My best friend's parents are suing me for custody of her daughter. Marisol made me swear, the week Noor was born, that if anything ever happened to her, I would raise Noor as my own. And we signed real papers in a lawyer's office because Marisol's parents had cut her off the day she married a man they decided was beneath them, and they never once looked back. For 9 years, it was just the three of us. Then Marisol started getting tired in a way sleep couldn't fix. And 4 months after the first appointment, I was standing at the front of a funeral home while Noor tugged my sleeve and asked if her mom could still hear the song we picked. Marisol's parents didn't come. They didn't send flowers, didn't call to ask how their granddaughter was sleeping or eating or breathing, but 11 days later, a courier handed me an envelope, and inside was a letter saying they were contesting the guardianship and petitioning for full custody of the minor child. My lawyer, really my cousin's husband, doing me a favor, explained that grandparents can almost always challenge when there's an estate involved. That was how I learned Marisol's life insurance and the sale of her little house came to just under $290,000, all of it held in trust for Noor. The first hearing felt rigged before it started. Their attorney wore a watch worth more than my car. Mine kept losing his place in a legal pad. Marisol's mother took the stand, pressed a folded tissue to a dry cheek, and said she had grieved for years and wanted nothing more than to bring her granddaughter home. Then their lawyer turned to me. "You work overnight shifts, don't you?" he asked. "And who is with the child at 2 in the morning?" I said Noor slept beside me now because she woke up screaming when she was alone, and he repeated it slowly to the judge like I'd admitted to something shameful. In the hallway afterward, I found Marisol's father kneeling in front of Noor, promising a room of her own and a trampoline in a big backyard. Noor looked at him and asked, "Are you the grandpa who told my mom she was dead to you?" His smile came apart at the seams, and he stood and walked off without a single word. By the elevators, I heard the mother tell their lawyer, "The girl's been coached, obviously, but a structured school will straighten her out once the trust is ours." The lawyer chuckled that children always turn strange when kept from their own blood. I took Noor's hand and walked faster before I ruined everything. The second hearing was worse. Their lawyer had subpoenaed my phone and read the courtroom a text I'd sent a friend weeks after the funeral. "I don't know if I can do this. I'm so tired," and framed it as proof I resented the child and wanted out. He never read the next message, where I wrote that I'd do it for 100 more years if it meant keeping her. Marisol's mother testified she had tried for years to reconnect, and when my lawyer asked why she skipped the funeral, she said she was simply too broken with grief to travel. Noor squeezed my fingers so hard they ached. At the break, the grandmother crouched by Noor with a box of chocolate-covered peanuts and a bright voice. "I brought your favorite, sweetheart." Noor didn't touch it. "I can't eat those," she said quietly. "Peanuts stop me breathing. My mom told everyone. You don't even know that." The grandmother's smile froze. Noor looked up at her and asked, "Why do you keep calling me Nora? My name is Noor." The judge, who had been watching, said she wanted to speak with Noor herself. That night, Noor couldn't sleep. Out of nowhere, she whispered, "What does assets mean?" The grandma said I was one. I told her she was a person, not a thing, and that no one would take her anywhere. She was quiet a long time. Then, "They never wanted Mom. Why do they want me?" At the final hearing, the judge asked Noor directly who she wished to live with. Marisol's mother burst into sobs about blood and belonging, and the judge told her to stop. Noor looked at the two strangers claiming her and said, "They didn't come when my mom died. They didn't come to anything. She calls me the wrong name, and she almost gave me something that could have killed me." Her voice shrank. "My mom wanted me close, not sent away, just close." Marisol's parents didn't say one word to Noor on their way out.